today will be a little bit harder than usual, the session, but we will adapt. There are always alternatives, and I asked for a share, but we don't need it yet. I will ask you when we need it. Sorry. So for the ones who can just lay on our back and relax, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Lay down. Close your eyes. Start by inhaling deeply and feel your belly raise. And then exhale slowly and feel your body come back, your navel go back in. Again, inhale, really feel your belly raise. And then exhale slowly. And then we're gonna do the Savitri breathing. So we did it last week, is the rhythmic breathing. So we're gonna inhale for 5, and then we stop the breathing, we hold for 3, then we exhale for 5, and then we hold for 3, and then again we start again. We do it 5 times. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, again inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, and then just breathe normally. Have a normal breathing, just come back, relax for a few seconds, and then we're gonna we can keep the eyes closed or we can open the eyes. We have the leg raised. We can either extend the legs or we can bend the knees. It's not a problem, it's just to stretch the body. So we start by just rotating the wrists and the ankles on one side. We do it 3 times on one and then 3 times on the other way, on the other side. Then we take the rotation to the knees and to the elbows. We do it 3 times on one, slowly, and 3 times on the other. Then we just take slowly our arm back and our leg, and then we come back. We're not like doing the abs, it's really just to stretch. 3. And then we try to circle on one side with the legs and with the arms. And then on the other side, we can feel the shoulders like cracking. And then we just hug the knees and just massage the back. Just take a moment and relax. Then we can extend one leg and we raise the right leg. We try to grab the ankle or the toes, anything you can. Doesn't matter, you can extend the knee or you can bend it slightly and you try to reach and touch with your forehead, your knee, or just to stretch again. And then bend the knee, hug it a little bit, and then extend it and change. So we extend it, we raise the shoulders straight, and then we bend, we hug, and we extend it. Then we're gonna just come into our sitting position. We take the sole of the feet together. We try to, depending on like what feels comfortable for you, we try to take the heels the closest possible and the knees the lowest possible as well. We really extend the back. We take the arms up. We cross the fingers and point the index, and then we're gonna brace the core and slowly come down. We try to reach with the index and we feel the stretch. We can inhale and extend a little bit more the back and then lower down. And inhale again and exhale, lower down. Then inhale, extend and come back to the center, release. You can keep your legs like this, or you can just cross your legs, it's the same. Then you can cross your fingers and we're gonna turn the palm and round the back so that you can stretch a little bit more the back. Then we come up with the arms. We're gonna grab the left wrist with the right hand and go on the right side to stretch the laterals, so the left side, and then we come back to the center. We grab the right wrist this time and we try to stretch the right side this time, and then come back to the center, release. Then last one, we cross the fingers behind the back and we're just gonna go slowly down and try to take our arms as high as possible. And then slowly come back and release. Okay, so we're gonna extend the legs to the front. So here we make sure that our sit bones are really on the mat. So by trying to ground we flex the feet. We take our arms up, really elongate the spine, shoulders down, and we're gonna lower down. But we take the abs in when we do it. So really slowly with the back straight, and then you can grab your toes, your ankles. You can put your hand on the floor if you want. Just try to extend the maximum. And then we're gonna inhale again, extend the back, and it's like the navel is like going a little bit further on your legs when you exhale. So you inhale again, you make your belly go in, and then you push a little bit more on the legs every time. So you keep the space basically for the legs. Again, last time, inhale, and then lower down. Take a moment. Breathe. And then come back up. We're gonna bend the right leg. And we're gonna do the same on one leg this time, so it will be on the left side. So we're gonna have the sit bones like directed on the leg, so we're not like going on the side. We really turn and take our arms up, extend the spine, and then try to grab the leg. And same thing, so we inhale, take the belly in, and then lower down. Again, inhale, belly in, extend the back, and exhale. Last time. Inhale, belly in, and exhale. Then we do the other side. So bend the left leg and extend the right leg. Really make yourself taller and reach. Then inhale, belly in, extend the back, exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, belly in, back straight. And then last time. Lower down. And come back to the center. We're gonna go into a tabletop position. So we have the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. We have a neutral position of the back, still the abs in. And then we're gonna extend the right leg and then raise it same level than the back with the toes pointing the floor. And then we extend the opposite arm and we try to reach with the fingers to the front and really push the heel back so that we really extend and really stretch the side and the back, and then we lower down and we do the other side. So left leg this time and right hand, abs in. We make sure our hips are squared, our toes are pointing the floor, and we really reach forward and push back with the heel. And then lower down. Then we're gonna place the hand at each side of the mat. Really spread the fingers. We have the middle finger pointing the top of the mat. Then we tuck the toes and we go into our downward dog. We start by bending the knees and make our back really straight and our abs in, our bum up. And then we try to extend the legs if we can. We can also stand with the knee bend. But we give ourselves a little bit better stretching. If you have a knee problem, never extend your legs totally. You always keep a slight bend. You breathe, then you bend the knees, you look forward, you take the right leg to the top of the mat and the left leg. We are in forward bend. We stay here, we grab our elbows and we're just gonna balance from side to side. knees. Inhale, take your hand on your shin, straighten the back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. Urdhva take your hands together and hands to palm. So we have the feet hips distance. We have the abs in, the glutes and the bum in. And then we're gonna inhale, lower down into your forward bend. And exhale. Then inhale, take your hands to your chin. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands to the mat. Take the right leg back, left leg back into your plank. So for the first one, we're gonna have the wrist under the shoulders. We lower the knees. And we have the abs in. The elbows are squeezed on the torso. The back is straight, and we're gonna lower down really slowly. Then we are on the mat. We take the hands at the chest level. The elbows are always squeezed with the back. We activate the legs and really push them on the floor. The back of the feet are like pushing on the floor. And then we slowly raise just the shoulders with the gaze down. This is the baby cobra. And then we lower down. Then we're gonna do the full cobra. So we are pushing on the palms. And then we pushing also with the back of the feet on the mat. This time we're gonna raise the shoulder first. And then the belly. And we extend the arms. We take the shoulders down. We look to the ceiling. If you have any problem, just look to the front. A neck problem. Just look to the front. Then stay here. If you want to try the upward dog, this time you have your feet on the back of the feet, and we're just gonna raise the knees, and then or lift the knees, and then we back bend, and we take the shoulders down, and we look up. So it will be your choice for the vinyasa every time we do it, one of the three options. Then we slowly lower down. We tuck the toes and we go into our downward dog. Breathe. Then bend the knees, look forward. Take your right leg to the top, left leg to the top. Inhale, take your hands on your shin, extend the back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. Hands together, hands to heart. And then hands on the side. Shake a little bit the body. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Forward bend. Inhale, hands to shin, straight in the back. Exhale, lower down. Take your right leg and your left leg into your plank position and do your choice of vinyasa with the baby cobra, the full cobra, or the upward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Here we're just gonna come back into a plank. We're gonna do a little bit of abs here. So with the back straight. So we're gonna lower the knees, touch the mat with the knees, and then come up. We really keep the back straight, and it's just a subtle movement. So we do it 5 times. Lower down, touch, and then up, touch, up, touch, up, and last one, touch, up, and then come back into downward dog. Breathe. Here we're gonna take the big toes together, Inhale, raise the right leg, bend the knee, and turn to your right side, the hips to your right side with the gaze under your right arm. Try to really open your hip, and then extend and lower down. Gonna do the same on the other side. So inhale, raise the left leg, bend the knee, and turn on the left side this time. Really open your hip, and then slowly lower down. Breathe. Then inhale, raise the right leg, and then bend the knee and take it to the right side, to your right elbow. Really have the abs in, and then take your leg into your three-legged dog. Bend the knee and take it to your chest, really round the back, and then raise up. And then we go to the left side. We touch, raise up. This time we're gonna do right and left. So we touch right, touch left, and then up. And then right, slide down, up, take it to the left, slide down, and then up, and then three-legged dog. Breathe. And then lower down. You can take a moment here going to your child pose. Arms to the front or behind you, and the up front on the mat. Just release for 2 breaths. Extend the arms and go back into your downward dog. We're gonna do the same on the left side this time. Take the big toes together, raise the left leg, bend the knee and take it to the left side, then raise up, bend the knee and take it to the chest, raise up, bend the knee, take it to the right, raise up, and then left to right, raise up. Then this time we try to do it a little bit slower. So left, slide down, slide up, right, slide down, slide up, and then come back to three-legged dog and lower the knee, and you can take a little rest again. You're gonna work hard, so take a rest when you can. Breathe. Then we extend the arms and go back into your downward dog. Breathe. Bend the knees, look to the front, take your right leg and your left leg. Inhale, hands to shin, extend the back, exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up, hands together, hands to heart, and then open the arms. So inhale, raise up, lower into your forward bend. Inhale, hands to shin, extend the back, exhale, lower down. Hands on the mat, take your right leg back, left leg back, to your choice of vinyasa. Inhale, the upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Then here you take the big toes together. Inhale, raise the right leg and take your foot between your hands, lower the left knee and come into your low lunge. So here we're gonna combine two movements. So we take the arms up, the shoulders are down, the abs are in, and then we inhale, We extend the leg, we take the toes up, we have the back straight. Try to lower the hands to the mat, but the most important is to have the back straight. And then extend, bend the knee and twist to the right side with the arms in T. So we're gonna do that 2 times again. We come back into low lunge, extend the leg, then inhale, up and twist. Again, arms up, lower, and then raise and twist, and then come back to the center. Last time, and twist open as much as you can. Then come back to the center with your arms and take your left downward dog. Big toes together. We're gonna do the same on the left side. Inhale, raise the left leg. Take your foot between your hand, lower the right knee, and come up into your high lunge. Arms up. Your knee is aligned with your ankle. Your shoulders are down, your abs are in. And then inhale, extend the leg, point the toes. Exhale, raise up and twist on the left side this time. We try to align the arms with the shoulders. And then inhale, raise up and extend. Lower your arms and then raise and twist. Again, inhale, extend, take your toes up, then raise, twist. Every time you twist, you try to open a little bit more. Last time, come up and twist. Breathe, and then come back to the center with your arms and go back to your down. Breathe. We take the big toes together again. Raise the right leg. Take the foot between your hands. Have a little bit a bigger spread between the legs to have better stability. We really have the foot grounded, the front foot grounded. We open the toes so we have a better stability, and then we raise into our high lunge. We take our arms up. You have the option to do the low lunge as well. You can take your knee down, and if you want to stay in your high lunge. So we have the arms up, the shoulders down, and then we take the hands behind the back. We cross the fingers and we lower into our humble warrior. We rest the shoulder on the knee, and we try to take our arms up as much as we can, and then slowly raise up. Breathe, release your legs. Here we're gonna come with the front leg to the top of the mat. Really take the weight on the right leg. We can put our hands on our hips if it's easier. So we just bend the left knee and then come to the top, just your foot on the floor, and then come back into your high lunge. Again, we do it a second time, but this time we don't have the foot. You can do the same, or if you want to challenge yourself, this time the foot would not be on the floor. We're gonna bend the knee and raise the knee straight away. So really take the weight on the right leg and then come up, and then slowly come back into your high lunge. This time we're gonna bring the knee. Again, you can stay with the first option. You can do this the second option. If you want to push a little bit more, we're gonna bend the knee, we're gonna have the knee bend and then extend it. So all the weight on the right side, and then focus, bend the knee and come up and then extend. Then bend again and take it back. So on this one, we're gonna do the tree pose. So on the right side, again, all the weight is on the right side, and really concentrate and come up. You can still do the first option, or if you want to try, so we bend the knee, we raise it up, and then we turn it into our tree pose with the hand. We place it either on the calves or on the thigh, up to you, or even on the floor, just on the foot. We take the hand together, really push the left foot on the right leg, so you have a better stability. We open the shoulders, stay here, and then raise the arms. Make your back taller, make yourself taller, sorry. And then you're gonna grab the right wrist with the left hand and try to slowly go on your left side. Really focus on the point. And then come back to the center, Come back to the center, then turn, take your hands together, turn your knee and go back into your high lunge. Take your arms up, and then windmill the arms and take your leg back into your downward dog. We're gonna do the same on the left side. You can bend the knee and go to your child pose for a few breaths. Breathe, and then extend the arms and come back into your downward dog. Breathe, take your big toes together, raise the left leg, take it between your hands, make the spread a little bit bigger, bend the knee, align it with your ankle, take your hands on your hips and raise up into your high lunge. Take your arms up, shoulders down. We are in the middle between the leg. Our torso is in the middle, our hips are squared, our chest is open, and then we take the hands behind, we cross the fingers, and we go into our humble warrior. Try to raise the arms a little bit more. Breathe. And then slowly raise up. Release the fingers. Deep breath, and we're gonna do the same then the other side. So really all the weight, we take the hands on the hips, all the weight is on the left side. Bend the left knee and then just come to the top of the mat. Just shake your leg here, and then we come back into high lunge. Again, this time we're gonna raise the knee. So really concentrate, bend the right knee, fix point to the front. It will help you in your balance. And then come and extend, just bend the knee. And then come back. This one we're gonna extend the leg. So just take a moment and come. And then extend, and then bend and go back. And this time we'll do the tree pose. So get ready, fix a point to the front, raise the knee, and then place it where is better for you, where you feel comfortable. And take your hands together. Push the foot on the thigh, try to open the hip. Then extend the arms. This time we're gonna grab the right wrist. No, sorry, the left wrist with the right hand. And we're gonna slowly go on the right side. Then come back, take your knee to the center, and then take it back to your high lunge. Raise your arms, and then windmill. And come back to your downward dog. You can take a moment in your chai pose. Then, if you have your chair, you can bring your chair if you want it and if you need it behind you. You can also use your block. So I have just the chair at the end of the mat or behind you. I'm gonna show you. You can also use blocks or something similar. Just have them on the side and then go back to your downward dog. So we bend the knee, we look to the front, we take our legs to the top of the mat. Here we take the feet together and we're gonna slowly bend the knee and take the bum down into our chair pose. We align the arms with the ears, and then we're gonna go on the tippy toes and then extend the body. Try to make yourself taller. And then we go back into our chair pose, slowly, still on the tippy toes. We can also have the heels on the floor. It's not a problem. Just challenge yourself a little bit more with time. And then we take the hands together and we're gonna take the weight on the left side. You can either have the heels on the mat or you can stay on your tippy toes. And then we're gonna take the left leg behind us into our warrior one. So we take the weight on the right leg and slowly we go into our warrior one. We ground the left foot. We have the knee aligned with the ankle. The hips are squared. We take our arms up. The heels are aligned one with the other. And then here, so we can take the chair closer. We can use our blocks. And then slowly we're gonna just lower the torso with the back straight, and take your hands on your blocks, and then make sure that to have the hips squared and the back straight. We can take the foot a little bit closer, and we can go on the ball of our feet, and slowly take the weight on the right side and raise the leg. So you can use, sorry, I need to make it closer. You can use the chair to put your leg on the chair. If you can't just raise your leg, you can use your blocks to have a little bit more stability. So your toes are pointing the floor and your hips are squared, your back is straight, your shoulders are lower down, far from your ears. And then if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can just take your hands together and then come back and then lower down to your warrior one. Then you can take the chair a little bit further and go back into your warrior one. So inhale, raise the arms, and then we'll meet the arms and we're gonna do the same. So go back into your downward dog. We're gonna do the same. We're gonna bend the knee, look forward, and then take your right leg and your left leg to the top of the mat. Take the feet together, and then we're gonna go into our chair pose really slowly with the arms aligned with the ears. Then we can go on our tippy toes if you want. Really brace the core, and then extend and raise up. Stay on your tippy toes if you want to challenge yourself. Breathe. Try to have a good balance. Concentrate. Brace the core. And then go back into your chair pose. Then we take the hands together. And this time is the right leg that is going to go behind us into our warrior one. So we take the weight on the left side. We can either take the heel down or we can keep it on the toes. And we slowly take the right leg. So the heels are aligned. The toes are pointing the diagonal. The knee is aligned with the ankle. We take our arms up, abs in. And then again, we're gonna prepare the chair. If you want to do it on the other side, we prepare the blocks as well. And we do the warrior three. So we are in warrior one still. Arms up. And then we take the weight on the left side this time. And then we just lower the torso, the hands to the blocks. The back is straight. We take the weight on the right side. We raise the leg. We can rest it on the chair, or we can just raise it with the toes pointing the floor. We can keep the hands on the blocks, or we can take them together. Really try to have a back straight. Shoulders are far from the ears. Hips are squared. And then you can take your hands to the blocks and lower your legs. Your leg into your warrior one. You take the blocks behind you. You can take the chair back. So raise the arms, and then windmill the arms, go back into your downward dog. And breathe. You can walk your legs, bend the knee one after the other. You can move your hips from side to side. And then go back to the center. Then we're gonna take the knees down and we're gonna extend to the front just lay on your front. We're gonna do some Superman here. We won't have time for a second, so we're just gonna do the Superman. So you extend the legs behind you and the hands behind you. So really stretch the body. You can walk the fingers a little bit more to the front. And then we're gonna slowly raise the left leg, not more than at your bum level. And then raise the right arm, and we try to push it a little bit more higher as much as we can, the leg and the arm. We keep the hips on the floor, and then we lower down. Breathe. You're gonna do the same on the other side. So left leg, first we raise the left leg. We really keep the hips on the floor, both of them. Sorry? Yeah, the right leg, sorry. And then raise the left arm. It's really important. Hips on the floor. And then lower down. Then this time we're gonna raise just the arms. So we keep the leg engaged and pushing on the floor. The back feet are pushing on the floor. And then we raise with the gaze down. Then lower down. Breathe. We do the legs this time, so we push the palms on the floor and we raise. And then we lower down. Breathe. Really imprint your hips. We're gonna do the Superman, so we're gonna raise both legs and arms. And you're gonna stay there for 15 seconds, not too long. So we inhale, raise up. Marie. Really, every time you inhale, try to take yourself a little bit higher. 5 seconds more. And then lower down. You can rest on your hands into your crocodile. We're gonna do it again for 10 seconds this time. So extend the arms to the front, extend the legs, and raise up. Try to get higher as much as you can. Breathe. 5 seconds more. Go down. Rest your forehead on your hands. And breathe. You're gonna bend the right knee and then grab your right ankle with your right hand, and we're gonna extend just the left side, so the left hand and the left leg. We keep the knee on the floor and we push the ankle on the hand, and then we lower down. We we extend the right leg, and we're gonna do the same on the left side. So we bend the left knee, we grab the ankle, we extend the right arm and the right leg, and we're gonna raise, and at the same time push the ankle on the hand. Try to keep the knee on the floor, and then lower down. Take a little rest. Breathe, and then we're gonna do the bow pose to finish before the stretching. So if you can't really do the bow pose, if you know what it is, you can still do the Superman. It's really good as well. So it's just, the bow pose is just grabbing basically both ankles with, so right hand, right ankle, and left hand, left ankle. We push the hips on the floor, and then we raise up. So same, we're gonna do it for 10 seconds. So, and variation is Superman. Okay. So we inhale, we raise up, and we push the ankles on the hands. Try to open the knees basically. Three seconds. And then lower down. You can rest your front head on your hands. And then we're gonna start the stretching. Breathe. We're gonna start by the shoulders. So we're gonna extend the left arm. We align it with the shoulder. We bend the right knee. And then we just take the foot, the right foot behind you. Stay on the floor, and you push the foot externally, the knee externally. Like for opening the hips, but at the same time we're stretching the shoulder. Stay here for 2 breaths again. And then take your knee back, come back on the front. We're gonna extend the right arm this time. And do the same, bend the left knee. And really open on the left this time. And come back to the center, to your front. We're gonna take the hands at your chest level. So the back feet is on the floor, pushing on the floor. We're gonna go into our puppy dog. Sorry. So for that, we're just gonna come nearly on the sitting position, and then we're gonna just slide the chest on the floor, but with the bum up. and we stay. Then we can bend I can't do it really like that, but you have your forehead on the floor. Stay with your hand on the side, it's fine. You can actually push with your palms to deepen the stretch. And then take your hand on the side and we go to our chair pose. Child pose. No more chair pose. So we're gonna extend the arms to the front. We take the bum down. Try to really touch your heels with your bum. And then walk your fingers to the front to extend the back. Then we walk them on the right side as much as we can. And then we grab the right wrist with the right hand. Keep pushing the bum to the floor. Breathe. And then come back to the center, and we're gonna walk on the left side. And then come back to the center, and then we're gonna go into our downward dog. Take the big toes together, raise the right leg, and then go into your pigeon. We take the foot aligned with the knee if we can. We can either bend the left leg or extend it. And really try to have one line between the back and the leg if you don't have the knee bent. Try to open, so we extend the back, take the shoulders down, try to push the bum to the floor. You can try to walk your back leg a little bit more, so you can open the hips a little bit more. And then take the elbows down if you can. You can stay here, or you can take the elbows down. You can stay here again, or you can just lay, have your chin on the mat. Stay, let the body open. Breathe. Then come up. Here you can use your blocks, stay in your pigeon, but use your block if you want. So we're gonna come into our low lunge. We can first start by extending the arms and pushing the hips to the front. A little bit back bend as well. To really stretch. And then come back up. We're gonna extend the front leg and use the blocks to try to open a little bit. So just a little bit, don't force it. And stay with the chest up, the shoulder open. really listen to your body. Don't open too much, but if you have the stretch, you can take your block on the lower level. You're gonna take your knee up, the back knee, and try to slide a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. And if you keep it with the, yeah, try to take it little and then extend. You can. Okay. Just stay here for a few breaths. Just take your time, and every time you do that, actually you open a little bit more, and next time you can do a little bit more. Breathe. Really listen to your body. We're not here to hurt ourselves. We can just open a little bit more every time. Then tuck your toe and bring your knee a little bit to the front. You can take the block on the side and then take the foot to the right and go into your lizard. So you can either keep your hand on the mat or you can go on your elbows. The knee is pointing to the front. Just try to open a little bit more. Yeah, you can use the blocks as well, like this is a good solution. And then come back on your hands, and then take your knee back, and go back into your downward dog. We're gonna do the same on the left side. So big toes together. You can actually bend a little bit your legs one after the other. Walk your dog, just because of the stretch, so to release a little bit the tension. And then extend the legs again, take your big toes together, raise the left leg this time, and then bend it and take it to the front. The foot is aligned as much as you can. Same, you can either bend the back leg, or extend it. And we try to have one line when we have the back leg extended, one line with the body. We have a back straight, lower the shoulders. You can go on your fingers if you need to. Have a little back bend. And then you can lower on your elbows if you want. You can use the block, same. You can take the block and put your forehead on it as well. And then just release, relax the body and let it open. And then come up. So same, we're gonna go into our low lunge on the left side this time. We're gonna use the blocks. Again, place yourself. We don't have the same flexibility on each side, so just use the higher side first. Place for the blocks, place yourself so it's just one line. Make your back straight, your shoulders are down, and then if you feel good like this, if it's not like too much, you don't need, don't push too much, you can lower the blocks. If you want to push a little bit more, you can go on your back foot and extend the back leg, and then push a little bit to open a little bit more. But really stay, don't push too much. Stay here for a few seconds. try to relax in this position. It's what will help you actually to open a little bit more the inside legs. And then slowly tuck your back foot, your back toes, and bring the knee a little bit closer. Make the spread a little bit smaller, and then take the foot, so the left foot on the outside. Try to push the knee a little bit further back, and same, you can use the blocks like Uda. You can stay on your hands if you feel that you can't do more than that, or you can go on the blocks, or you can take the shoulders, the elbows down on the mat. Breathe. Then go back on your hands. Take your leg back. Sit on your heels. And then we're gonna take the hips on the right side and take your legs to the front. We're gonna just lower on your back. We just finished by the happy baby, so we grab either the inside of the legs, of the feet, or you can grab your big toes with 2 fingers, so the index and the middle finger, and you push the knees to the floor, and then you're gonna just rock from side to side. Then hug your knees, massage a little bit your back, and then extend your legs. Open your legs, let them open. Have your arms along your side, your shoulders down, close your eyes, and just breathe and relax. We're gonna start relaxing the feet, the toes, relaxing the knees. Just feel that your legs are sinking on the floor. Relax the thighs. Relax the legs, the whole legs, and the hips, the belly, the lower back. Just let it go. Relax your shoulders and your chest, your neck, your head, your forehead. Relax your jaw. Relax the whole body. Again, feel your body sink. After all this exercise, you feel it heavier on the floor. Breathe. Then you can start to bring your attention to your body. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Start to move your head from side to side, like to say no. And then chin to chest and up, and then bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees here. Then turn on the right side. Take a moment here. And when you feel ready, come into your sitting position. Take your palms together to your heart. Lower your chin to your chest. Thank you for attending. Thank you. Hope you feel relaxed. Thank yourself for working hard and trying and being patient with this lockdown. Then breathe. Take your thumbs to your forehead. And then lower to your namaste. Namaste. Namaste, girls. Thank you. And see you tomorrow for the HIIT class at 6:30.
I don't know if it's going to be
Fitness class. Okay. Have a nice evening.
Bye.
Bye.